Yo, what's going on, guys? We back. It's episode 2. We talk culture, you dig? First of all, I'm your boy Cordae, and I'm here with some goons, you dig? Talk to me.
Swayze the rapper, man.
Yeah, sir.
And it's your boy Bird, man.
Hey, we pulled this nigga out the gutter, no cap. Hey, so this week we got Cordae, we got Chris Brown, we got a couple other singles that came out, and yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. So we're gonna start with this Cordae album. Now, first of all, me personally, I want to do something a little different. I know episode 1, we kind of gave our opinion one by one. This John, let's kind of try to go down it like track by track, if you guys remember the tracks. So yeah, let's start off. So Cordae dropped, I don't know what number of project it is, I'm giving a fuck. He dropped the project from a bird's eye view. Let's start off with track 1. We got Shaolin's intro. I ain't keeping a buck, that nigga from prison raps better than half niggas in the game, okay?
That's a fact. The boy Shiloh, it's called Shiloh's intro. He did his thing on there, bro. I felt like a lot of talent does get missed out on because a lot of people in the streets, they either dead or in jail, and that's the example of it.
And that's everywhere too, like sports, everything. Like that nigga really ran that shit. I want him to I don't even know, like maybe if he could just
drop a tape somewhere.
Yeah, word, like yo Cordae, just call that nigga and just do a full tape, bro. That nigga was crazy. We got track 2, we got Gene, and I guess that's Michael. He went crazy on that joint. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just come off the jump. This project was way better than fucking last
yes,
week with The Weeknd and Gunna.
I was gonna say I definitely hold him to a higher standard than definitely Gunna and almost The Weeknd. I hold him up there.
Yeah, I mean it was cool because we had like the stat that came out that said Gunna beat The Weeknd as for number 1, which nigga, I could have fucking told you that. But again, to me, in my opinion, not even to keep talking about that shit, but in my opinion, The Weeknd's probably gonna have the longer run anyway, because like we said, like that album is mostly fucking track music. So Gunna, you can have a radio, but won't let one of them songs get picked up on fucking Stranger Things by The Weeknd. That's a wrap. But anyway, yeah, Cordae dropped, and I'm super like this show. Yeah,
was crazy. Like on the Gene, Mitchell, Michael, whatever it is. Yeah, I related to that so heavy, and I'm sure my brother can relate to this too. As an artist, like. He talked about being his own biggest critic.
Oh my God, yeah, word.
He talked about basically his dreams put a weight on him, basically. Yeah. Like, and I love that. He had another bar though. He was like, your favorite artist, first priority is gaining wealth. How y'all feel about that?
Oh yeah, for damn, that's a tough jump. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, your favorite artist definitely is priority is gaining wealth, and the only reason why I say that too is because. You know what I mean? The hip hop, it's a young man's game. It's the same thing as sports. Sports is a young man's game. But the thing about Cordae, in my opinion, it's like, yo, you can really peep. Cordae does his research. Like, you can tell he rap for real.
Right.
Versus, like, the new age kids, you know what I mean? They're not doing too much in this rapping. They're just trying to get that bop to get the bread, which, again, get your bread. But,
right.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. He definitely wasn't talking to no old head, though. At all. He wasn't talking to no fucking old head.
That's a fact.
I mean, he ain't talking to the Coles and the Drakes and them. Nah, he talking to the young boys. Which, again, this whole album, in my opinion, because he had a couple of those bars throughout the entire project, that he talking to his peer group. He talking to all the niggas like, yo, like, y'all niggas not touching me, for one. Like, I'm battling real shit. Like, I'm doing my due diligence and doing my research. Like, even going back to track 1, I thought that was him rapping as a young boy.
Yeah.
And I was like, if that was the case, I was like, God damn. But just
some hidden footage.
Yeah, right. But just like I said, if that's his man's and his man's got locked up, you could tell whatever circle and camp they was in, all them niggas was pushing each other's pen to the max.
Right.
Yeah, like you wrote that shit. But hey, listen, I'm about to spit this joint. This joint go crazy.
Yeah.
Well, another thing with that too is you said that he wasn't talking to Cole and shit, but the thing that really blew him up on Worldstar in the beginning was his response to J. Cole.
Okay.
Where he was talking. You didn't hear that?
I heard.
I think he goes over 1985.
Okay.
He goes over it and it blew him up on Worldstar. Huge.
Right.
That once I seen that, I said, oh yeah, he's gonna do something.
I like this dude, man.
Yeah.
He's a freak.
I love Cordae. Track 3, we got Super. Another thing that goes back and kind of to what we just said is like Cordae killed so many. He showed y'all niggas, yo, I can do what y'all do too. And that's what Super was.
That's what it was.
Super was that I'm not really trying for real, but I can do the same shit.
It was just like a radio bop.
Exactly.
Literally, like me listening to it, I was like, in the beginning, he sounded a little out of his comfort zone. You could tell that's not what he used to.
Oh, yeah.
But then he got into his flow switches. I was like,
That's the only reason that
That
like,
hook
it
is
stuck
crazy.
out.
Yeah.
He went to like 3-4 different kids.
Yo, facts, bro.
I'm like, he's doing what y'all are doing, but at the same time, he's shitting on your lives.
Yeah,
Boy,
like
the fucking Charmin is for the free, boy. Oh my god.
he kicking ass with steel toe boots on.
Yo, no cap. Like, yeah, so track 3, we got Super, went crazy. Mama's Hood, I'm pretty sure that's the song that was tribute to his man that passed
His
away.
man, his
That
pit.
was my number 1 song.
Yeah, you like that? Yeah, I like that
was
pain.
fire.
Yeah, I like that pain. One for me, I want to say one for me, and 5 and 6 for me was actually a skip. Yeah, that's crazy. 5, I'm track 1 starts for me. I'm cool. I'm cool till track 5. 5 was a skip for me. 6 was a skip for me too. I'm sorry. Like it really didn't really grab me.
So, one for me, it gave me like I said about one of my SOS songs last week. It gave me a Kendrick vibe on the engineering. Like I don't know if y'all remember the song where Kendrick's on there. Like, it's kind of let me. Like, you know what song I'm talking
singing
about?
and shit.
Yeah, I forgot how it goes, but like he has like a high pitch and then he like like that vibe.
Oh, you're talking about
It's just like a groovy vibe, and he
Yeah,
stretches it so
like
down
that.
there.
Literally,
The
he
man-
has that on that song.
And-
Yeah, that joint.
That's on game. I
And
believe
get
it.
facts.
Yeah.
See, I know I can just hum something in my guy. You don't know it. But like, he also had that. You feel me? That bar of like, ain't no Uncle Phil without Aunt Viv, and that goes to show like behind most great men, there's a down woman that has their back through thick and thin
Oh, that's a fact.
and help build us up. Like,
For sure.
I know I got my lady. Donnell has his lady.
Yes,
Bird
sir.
has his lady.
Of course.
Like, we can all relate to that. So you feel me? Like, I love that track. I do.
Yeah, man. 5 and 6 was a skip for me.
The only thing I'll say about that is, right before the track list came out, right before he released it, he said, you know, I wrote the songs in order how I wanted them to be listened to. So like, he's saying pretty much, I made a story with it, and I don't want you to skip nothing.
Right.
And I seen that right before the track list came out, and that's what made me like, I was like, all right, I'm not just gonna skip it, but one for me was it was like one of them songs that like he kind of slowed it down, and he doesn't like do a lot of slow
At all.
type music.
Yeah.
That's why this album is like very different, and he switches a lot of stuff up. He does a
For
lot of
sure.
stuff that he's not used to doing from what I've seen.
Yeah, I ran through the whole thing once, but like
Yeah.
when I ran it back twice, cause I ain't run them shitty ass albums last week. They didn't get twice for me. They got once. But yeah, when I ran this joint twice to like really find my tracks, I'm like, yeah, it's not that 5 and 6 are bad. I could just probably skip them in my opinion. That's just how.
It was just so many, and not to dwell on this one song. It was just so many in there for me. Like, he had this one bar. He was like, clean the house because some just like to vandalize, and I'm just like, yo, like, how many people have y'all gotten out of y'all circle because they just bad energy? Like, that's all they bring to you.
Yeah, literally.
Like, it was so much that stuck to me in that song, from when he was talking about getting his mom out the hood to, you know, that bar I just spoke on and the previous bar we spoke on. Like, it was just so much for me in that song. And I was like, yeah, I can't. Like, this is one of my favorite songs on there.
Then we move on to track 7. We got Shiloh. Is it Shiloh's? How the fuck? Shiloh's.
Yeah, Shiloh's.
All right, Shiloh's interlude. Just interlude. Not really much to say.
Just escape.
Yeah. Then we move on to track 8, C. Carter, and track 9, Sinister, featuring Lil Wayne. I'm gonna start again. C. Carter is a skip. 9, Sinister is
I might get up.
I
might get up.
Thank you, bro. I was in my head. See, Carter was right, like,
Skip?
I think that was the second best song.
It was, if not the first.
Shit.
It was
Yeah.
close.
Shit.
It was definitely close.
That was second best for me.
Ooh, I was not.
Yeah, you ain't
expecting
heard track
that.
10.
I was not.
Nah, I did. It's
Nah, you
'cause-
ain't heard
yeah,
track 10.
that's actually one of my favorites. I think that's number one
You ain't
for
heard
me.
track 10. You ain't hear track 10. Hey, so yeah,
Carter is
see, Carter's hard.
strictly for a vibe, man. In the summer, I get like that. That track to me has the most replay value to me. Like that's gonna be in my lineup. It's gonna be once it gets warm out. I'm playing that everywhere.
Yeah, I'm blasting that leaving his crib
Yeah.
today just so he could hear it.
I
Talking about some
I
skit.
just turned it off outside.
Facts.
Well, y'all got track 8. Track 9, him and Wayne. Who ran the track? Him or Wayne?
I'm biased. I'm biased.
I think Wayne only the end of Wayne's verse. It like brought it all together.
Yeah, I was
The
like,
way he,
Wayne
like-
just so.
Wayne, yeah. Not to like put them together because it clearly
not
wasn't
together.
like
Yeah,
that.
nah.
Because you can tell Cordae like, I got Wayne on my track. I'm gonna let him eat this joint. But yeah, Wayne. And again, going back to last week, I hate to keep harping on this shit. That's why I told you I didn't want to. What was it? The Weekend in Lil Wayne? I didn't want to hear that shit, man. I didn't want to hear that
Yeah,
shit.
the 1FM had the Wayne track on there.
Oh, I don't want to hear that shit.
I personally liked it. Not something, like I said, it's not something I would have went back to if you go to last week's episode. It's just something I could listen to. I'm not skipping it if it's on, but I'm never going to go back to it and be like, yeah, play this. But this John Wayne, yeah.
Yeah, that's your
It's hard.
I would
Yeah,
like to.
I like it because the vibe was different for it. Like
Yeah.
that's the first thing I read. As soon as the song starts, the beat starts, I'm reading the vibe off of it, and it has a dope ass music video.
I didn't see the
I
video.
gotta see
Really?
it.
Oh yeah, I gotta see the video.
So hard.
It's rare nowadays you can fire music
Yo, but
videos.
yeah, we gotta talk for that one day about music videos. But yeah, for sure. And then we're gonna hop straight into it. Look me in my eye. Track 10, best song on the album. Sorry. Hey, I'm gonna go even further. I need a whole Cordae her R&B project. Sorry.
That would be
Her dropped her project. Cordae hopped on that joint. This was her doing a solid. Yo, I'm gonna drop my project. I need you again. This shit is fire. Sorry.
So, to me, Chronicles, top 3 on the album. At first I said it was probably my favorite, but I'm lying. My favorite on that album is the Gene Michael Jones, only because I relate to it so much. But the Sinister, the Chronicles Jones with her. First of all, that's the best hook on the album.
Oh my god.
That's the best
Listen,
hook on the album.
And there's
I'm on the road. Listen, that shit.
And there's very good hooks on this whole album.
Yeah, whole album,
very
bro.
good.
Whole album.
But that hook is insane. Like she first of all, her verse was ungodly. Like that joint was crazy.
I love
Like I was like, yeah, she came to show Cordae like, yo, this is my album now, and it is not.
Right.
But that song might be.
I think it's like unanimous amongst everybody that listens to it that it's one of the top.
Yeah, but I said that's probably like the radio-ish. Besides Super, that would probably be them two are probably the one that's gonna be played the most. Even Chronicles, I've seen that on the timeline a lot. But yeah, even for me personally, like I'm not a big Lil Durk fan, and Lil Durk verse is crazy.
I was just gonna say that. Do you think he had to be on it?
Do I think he had to be on it? No.
I would have
Do I
rather
like the
heard
verse?
a hard song with him
And her, yeah.
but not like.
Huh?
I would want to hear a hard song from Durk and Cordae. I don't think he should have been on that song. I would have rather heard like
Okay, I got
some
it.
nasty shit with just
Right.
them two.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't think he had to be on that song.
that one specifically.
Yeah.
But you know, Dirk
Man,
is kind of like, if you listen to a lot of his albums, I don't mind Cordae picking him out for that. If you listen to a lot of Dirk's music, he is like that guy for talking to the woman. Like he had literally
Recently.
No, he got like
recently.
India part 1, 2, and 3 where he's just talking about his lady.
Yeah.
Like he does this a lot. So
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
even
like
that verse,
this one.
and even it's funny because you say that his verse is actually the exact opposite. You listen to his verse, he pretty much said, Shorty's pretty much complaining that he hanging around these killing ass niggas and not spending no time with her.
Yeah.
And he like, listen, these niggas gonna be the one that's gonna kill for you.
Yeah.
So you better chill out.
Fact.
Shit happened to me, these niggas gonna kill for you. So yeah, for me, Chronicles, fire. Y'all gonna know sooner or later. I'm an R&B guy. You heard it here first.
I think it's top 3. It's 3.
We got track 11, Champagne Glasses featuring Freddie Gibbs. I like that track, honestly, which is weird. Especially that all the bullshit that Freddie Gibbs been on lately. He came through and it was a solid John.
People definitely sleep on Freddie.
For sure.
You cannot sleep on that man.
So I'm very unbiased in this situation because I don't know what Freddie Gibbs has been on. I've just been hearing people like talk about him, whatever. Like I heard Gunna say something about him in his album, but I don't know nothing about him really. But I will say, in my opinion, me being the rapper, in my opinion, this is the hardest beat on this album. In my opinion, I will absolutely moonwalk on that beat. Like that joint is crazy. But Freddie Gibbs did his thing on there. Like this is probably, this is in my top 5 on this album. Like I love this song.
Yeah, they that one I feel like he pieced together good. He picked a nasty beat for it. He got Freddie, which I wasn't really expecting to be on it.
Nah, him and Cordae cool.
And I kind of knew that, but I was like, how are they gonna work together on a song?
Right.
Because Freddie's kind of like got an old school like style to him, and just listen to Alfredo, and Alfredo, ridiculous. Ridiculous. You can put no name, like no artist name, and if you just played it, people would go crazy for it.
Yeah,
but I feel like
hard,
they're kind of biased now because he's getting into all this bullshit. He's on all the pages and shit, so it kind of takes away from like
his artistry.
Yeah, exactly.
So track 2, we got West Lake High. I think, in my opinion, going back to what he said earlier about track 10 and how he felt as though he felt as though that he really didn't want the Dirk, her and Cordae. It should have just been Dirk and Cordae. That's how I feel about this entire project. Meaning like Westside Lake High was a perfect ending. Volume 2 was not needed. Like Westside Lake, you could have ended it there. It is the outro, but I'm saying you didn't have to have volume 2. Like I didn't need that shit.
I said the same thing.
West Lake High was fire. I like the correlation to the high school. I love when artists get in that introspective bag and they bring up their past of like, you know what I mean? Just like pretty much his whole entire album. But yeah, like that was a good wrap up for me.
Yeah, for me, like I loved it. Like literally listening to it, I was like, yo, he bodied this verse. It was a short verse. You know, he had his long talk about, you know, whatever he was talking about. I honestly don't remember what the actual skit was about. But the verse, yeah, it was crazy. Like he could have ended it right there. I'm not mad that he added 2 tracks, but I felt like those were unnecessary, me personally. But who am I?
Yeah. That you got anything on the outro?
No, I think the same thing. He should have ended it there. Like I said before the track list came out, that's what he initiated as the outro. Like those were supposed to be his front and his bottom. And he was like, I think the extra 2 were just, I mean, they're cool, but as a whole album, I would look at that as the album.
Right, exactly.
I wouldn't really put it together as to say that.
All right, but yeah, going back into it. Speaking of volume 2, Eminem. Hey, I'm gonna preface this shit, but this goes back to what I said last week about, you know what I mean, artists, you know what I mean, they're getting that, they just get, you know, the OG on the track, so they just let that shit rock. Eminem, you wouldn't even did that shit on your own fucking album. What the fuck was that?
And it really surprised me because like I'm not sure how I felt about Eminem's verse, and this is coming.
Fam, I can get your dog to rap better than that. Yeah. I could have recorded that.
I'm a big Eminem fan, so this is me again. This is a bias in me coming out. This is the bias in me coming out.
Who the fuck is Eminem fan?
Me.
Fam.
But
never heard Eminem in a day. This nigga's like.
I love Eminem, and that was not it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I love Eminem, but I'm not sure how I felt about that verse, and that might just me being on my bias issue and just don't want to say like, nah, that was ass. To be quite honest, but it surprised me that his verse
trash.
wasn't what
just
it
say
could
it was
have
trash,
been.
nigga.
It wasn't what it could
just have been. Just say it was trash.
You the same nigga that got in the studio with Kendrick and made him rewrite his verse. Like, there's not. I don't know if anybody can say they did that to Kendrick. Like, you don't get in the studio with Kendrick and make him rewrite his verse. But you can't do that and then get on his track and then do that, bro.
That shit ain't it, bro.
The thing that messed me up was that Eminem has been like, in interviews and stuff, he said stuff about Cordae. That's why I think they have like
they do.
Like, they appreciate each other and they know what they're. I would imagine Cordae is a big fan of him. Yeah. And like, he looks up to him the way that he raps and like his style that he brings because they're very similar. But yeah, Cordae, I don't know if he approved of that verse. I don't know if he.
I think he was asleep.
I think he just let him rock.
Yeah, his manager said, yo, Eminem, he just hit the verse and I got it, bro. I'm gonna lay it out for you.
I'm gonna tell you when I cut it off is he said something about an E-pill and I cut it off. I don't want to hear shit else about no E-pills.
What the fuck is that?
About nothing. Like ecstasy. I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh, shit.
We already heard that shit 30,000 times. I don't want to hear that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Who was putting on Eminem today? Nobody. And for you to come on there and do that, bam.
I was expecting a lot more.
Yeah, like I'm cool with Eminem. I'm not the biggest Eminem fan. You can clearly tell. I'm not. But if he would have just had a normal verse, I would have been cool. Like,
I wish.
What are you saying?
I wish he would have went off. I'm not a fan of the fast rap either.
Same.
That's what I'm saying.
Just because you can rap fast does not mean you're a good rapper at all.
And I'm sorry, but I feel like every white rapper has that.
Yeah, and they do because they're like, look how fast I can rap. I'm really good.
Like
no, that's not how it is. I'd rather you go slow tempo and say
exactly.
I don't know.
This nigga, man.
I'm torn, man.
All right, guys, what you gonna give Cordae's album out of 5?
I guess we just skipping the last
word. I was about to
say.
That's
how I know
I like it.
I like it too. Gifted was
first of all, it's a remix, so the song is already out. Second of all,
Gifted is a remix.
Volume 2, you could have thrown Volume 2 in the trash. I don't give a fuck.
Nah,
Volume 1, where'd you rate it?
Gifted was Fuck what he talking
I like
about. Gifted was
like
decent. You feel me?
Video was hard too.
That joint was decent. But out of 5,
I don't count remixes.
The whole album, I'll give it a 3. To say, the 3 is not bad.
You just talk about that shit and give it a 3?
Yes.
I was expecting more.
What?
Yes. I give it a 3. So for me, because we're rating it 1 out of 5, there's not much leeway.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not giving that shit
you can decimals.
Yeah. Okay, my fault.
Oh, yeah, I'm giving that shit a 7.3.
Okay, so it's like a 3.5. My fault. I'm not giving it, to me, a 5 is, this joint is no skips.
Legendary.
And it's a classic. I will play this, to me, Damn is a classic. That's a 5. Forest Hill Drive, to me, is a 5. I can't give this a 5 when there are songs on there like Today that I personally hated. To me, I give it a good 3.5 because I'm like, I would go back and listen to it. I can listen to the whole thing without skipping it. There are songs that I would want to, but if I hop in the car with Bird or I hop in the car with Dynell and they play the whole thing through, I'm not bitching. So that's what I mean when I say it's a 3. It's a good joint.
Fuck all that. It's just last week we gave a 2 and a 1.5.
I'm about to say, bro, you're saying that this album
shit is a 4.
You said it was 1 point above
exactly.
The Weeknd's album. Is that what you're saying?
No. Oh yeah, you said it was 2. Yeah, you're right.
No, I said The Weeknd. You gave The Weeknd a 2.
You gave it a... So you just said
it was a 1.5. No, wait, you give it more than that?
No, I gave it a 1.5. I gave The Weeknd a 1.5. I gave Gunna's a 2. I prefer Gunna's over Weeknd.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I prefer Gunna's over Weeknd.
Alright, future reference, we're gonna go out and take because 5's an odd ass number and niggas is wild.
That's not very P of you, bro.
And I hated that song too.
Listen, if you say something is P or is not P, that shit is not cool. I don't care what you say.
No cap.
If you're in high school, you can say it. Anything above high school, I don't want to hear you saying that.
That's you fucking old head.
Word.
I see you old head.
They already own it.
They
blown it up.
40 and older calling my phone talking about some, yo bro, you pushing P on that podcast.
I said, bro,
get off my line.
What the fuck that shit mean?
In fact,
I don't just say, yo.
I don't know what it mean. I don't want to know what it means. I'm not saying that
what
shit.
What am I, pushing pasta? What is pushing P, bro? I don't...
Yeah, again, go back to that, bro. This shit's a 4 for me. 4 out of 5. Not much skits. Like Swayze said, if you put that joint on and it's a song that I don't really mess with, let that shit rock. I'm a rock with it. don't confuse my tone. When I say it's a skip, I'm not saying, oh my god, hell no.
Trash.
Nah, bro, let that shit rock. It's just not drum. If I put on the project, you're not gonna hear that me play them songs. So it's a 4 for me. I'm definitely coming back to this shit. Cordae, you did your thing, my boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine's probably 4.5. Like I said though, there might be one track on the whole thing that I wasn't very fond of, but I'll definitely have more than half this album in my day-to-day playlist.
Yeah, for sure.
Facts.
I agree.
There was a lot of songs that I love. Great way to start the year off, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Sets the
Redemption
tone.
for me, one.
Sets the tone for other
Definitely
rappers.
set the tone.
For younger guys, I think that's what makes it a lot cooler. Is he's still young and he has so much time to go. So much time.
And shit, we didn't even get into that. He said that. What's one of the hooks? It's a joint with him and Wayne. I'm here for 20 years. Cause him and
career
Wayne,
minimum.
yeah, cause him and Wayne fucking harmonized that shit together.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, he talking that shit. And for Wayne to come back around and just say that shit under him, he know that shit too.
He's not.
Like, oh yeah, this nigga, he gonna hit 20 career minimum. Yeah.
He definitely got all their stamps for.
Oh
his
yeah,
career, for
exactly,
sure. He's
exactly.
Yeah, 4.5 for me, I think.
Word. Now wraps up Cordae's album again. This nigga's dweeb. Yeah. I'm gonna be listening to that joint again. I mean, regardless, we all gonna listen to that joint again.
Yes.
Again, Redemption from week 1. And yeah, that wraps up Cordae. Yeah, we just tapped in some great convo. Sorry. In the future, we getting this shit. Y'all seeing it live. Y'all seeing the setup live. The setup's gonna change. Go get more. We're putting money into the production and etc. But real quick, if you guys can subscribe, like, and again, comment down below what you guys think about the Cordae album, and we're gonna hop right into the singles of the week. We got Chris Brown. I don't have much to say about Chris Brown's single because, in my opinion, it was just. Actually, matter of fact, we're gonna scrap the single real quick. Go back to projects. Shout out to Jim Jones for dropping Gangsta Grills, Gangsta Grizzles. Listen, we all grew up on Gangsta Grills, and just to hear that tag again was crazy. Jim is on there rapping. He's rapping with the young boys. It wasn't a crazy project. Like I wasn't about to run back to it, but I just want to see what Jim was doing. And I guess once you see a project cover and see Gangsta Grizzles, again, if you come from that,
I instantly stopped what I was doing quickly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you come from that genre, like it was a click. I don't have no rating on it. I just wanted to hear it.
Yeah, I had to hear it. I couldn't scroll past it and not listen to it.
Gangsta
Has to.
Grizzles. Like,
Instantly.
yeah, like so that was a good genre. And then we got Lil Wayne Sorry for the Wait, a re-release, correct?
I did see that. Did they add songs on it?
Added songs.
Oh, I didn't even go look at this.
They added songs.
See, now I'm
Shit
now
with
I'm in the
newer
wheel
people.
with it. Yeah,
With
now
newer
I'm on the
people.
wheel with it.
Yeah.
And I seen that and I said, oh shit.
Yeah,
we
Lil
might
Wayne
have
dropped
something.
Now
Sorry for
I'm
a re-release.
not gonna lie. We was talking about this off camera. Sorry for the Wait was a 5 for me. Now I'm gonna be kind of mad if I go back and listen to it and it ruins it because he wanted to add like the new
I think it's
I
only
was
like
scared of
2 or 3.
It was only a couple.
Yeah, it
I
wasn't
don't
like
care
a
if it was one track. That's
it's
a
hard to
classic
compete,
joint
yeah.
to me. Like yeah, like you can't.
Sorry for the Wait was a good genre.
Yeah, you're not gonna be Kendrick Lamar and put Little Pump on.
Yeah, no.
Hell
Damn
no.
re-release.
Hell no.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Now I'm kind of scared to listen to this genre. I didn't know.
I don't think it was
trash
bad.
to it.
I listened to a couple of them. I don't think they didn't
Can
really.
you tell me one person he added to this genre?
I can't tell you off the top of the head, but I just kind of because I thought of. Yeah, go ahead, look it up. I looked at the project.
It was no slouches.
Yeah, it was no. I looked at the project and I'm like, hold on, sorry for the wait. Like, and at first I'm thinking, okay, this is just a re-release. Like, a lot of artists are doing that. They're just re-releasing their own shit to get that
Mixtapes.
streams up. Yeah, get their streams up, do whatever. But then when I physically looked at it and I said, oh shit, who we got? I forgot.
He added Lil Tecca.
Yeah.
To serve.
On
I
the hook,
like
on the
Lil
hook, on the
Tecca.
hook.
I like Lil Tecca.
He's not on our spit.
But you added Lil Tecca to Sorry for the Wait? You added Blueberry Fago Mo? No, that's Lil Mosey. I
I'm
don't
about to
even know
say, those
what
are
it
two
is.
Lil Tecca.
Very different people.
Very
What,
different.
like a cockroach?
Yeah, like you had
What
to
is that?
He had the song with Kid Laroi.
And that's the John. Every
Yeah,
Made in America. He had the fucking size
He's
30.
up on the
with
bottom.
24K Golden.
Yeah.
Yeah, Checka's a good John.
Yeah,
Like
he's good.
he has a good vibe to him.
He's a chorus guy.
But
He's
to
a
put
dope
him
chorus.
on Sorry for the Wait,
But who else would you rather have?
not him.
All right, hold
And
on.
you're coming out with a song where you wanted a chorus and you know he's the chorus man.
Hold on. But the same thing we were just saying about Cordae and him and artists coming up going to get their OGs because
Yeah.
Cordae got Wayne, Cordae got
that.
Eminem.
Eminem, yeah.
Wayne could be doing the opposite. Yo, I got
Yeah,
years
that might be,
in this bitch.
That might be
I got
his-
years in this bitch. I ain't gonna say sorry for the wait, but
I don't know.
he has had projects or songs where he's just like, yo, I want to interact with the young boys now. This nigga.
I think you should listen to him before you.
I am gonna listen to
That's
it.
what I think he's.
I am
No,
definitely.
Then we can
Fuck
revisit
it.
it next week.
I am definitely gonna listen to it.
It's not bad.
I
promise.
don't think it's gonna be bad. I don't see people are gonna get this misconstrued. Lil Tecca is a good artist to me.
Yeah.
He is a very good artist to me. Do I think he should be on Sorry for the Wait? For what Sorry for the Wait was to me.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Personally.
feel like it? Yeah, you feel like it's gonna.
No. Like and this song could be so you gotta think like
But
that's
that's
kinda
not the
like
point though. It's a rebrand.
Yeah.
that's kind of like yeah it is a rebrand, but for me, as me personally, adding Lil Tecca to Sorry for the Wait is like Usher putting New Flame on Confessions. New Flame was a fire song, but Confessions was one of your best albums. You're not going to add that to Confessions.
What I think he
different,
was
though.
thinking of
It's
is we're gonna click on it because it's Sorry for the Wait. Instantly clicking on it.
You're right, I am, and I'm
Kids
listening
that
to it.
have never heard of Sorry for the Wait,
My
they're clicking on it.
point.
Oh shit, he got a song with
Lil
Lil Tecca.
Tecca, my point. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna listen to that. Yeah.
Lil
they-
Wayne
they-
rebranding again
Yeah.
back to the young. It's like Meek. A couple last year, sometime Meek dropped that song. It was like, "This is Flamer's Flow" or some shit. Niggas know that shit wasn't Flamer's Flow. The real niggas that listen to
It was
Flamer's
not
1
Flamer's.
and
It
2
was
and
not-
3.
It was not Flamer's.
I remember being on a middle school bus, listening to Flamers. My middle school was in the hood. His middle school was in the hood.
Yeah.
Listening to Flamers, nigga. That shit.
Who was in the burbs?
Sorry, joking.
I'm not gonna
Yo.
lie. The first time I heard Flamers, there was brass knuckles on the basketball court.
Dead ass.
And
That's what
it's
I'm saying. Like,
Burnt into my mind. That's when them songs come on. They were playing it off the boost. Brass knuckles were hooping.
bro, Flamers.
That's what it relates to.
I
in
remember
my head.
driving.
It's just-
I remember riding on the bus, riding through the neighborhood where our middle school was, and one of the cribs had the police yellow caution
I
tape
remember
around
that
it.
day, too.
And I remember coming around the corner, and Willy Wonka was fucking on repeat
Yep.
in my fucking
I
head.
don't like the look of bro.
Bro,
What?
listen.
It was first 48
But-
that bit.
But fast forwarding back to what you're saying, it's the same shit. Like we know, you know, that's not the.
That's not the
original
Sorry for the wait
Like I
that
said,
you like.
I'm gonna give it a listen. I'm gonna give it a listen with an open mind too. But if that joint is,
You can't hold it to the standard.
I'm not.
that you're
I
used to.
no, I'm not holding it. I will not hold anything to
Yeah.
the standard of Sorry for the Wait.
You can't. There's
But
no
yeah,
comparison.
like I'm definitely gonna listen to it with an open mind. I'm just saying it better not be ass
Yeah.
on a project with Sorry for the Wait.
Yeah, so, and I think we got one more. I don't know if anybody listened to the Earl Sweatshirt joint.
I did. Before we leave Lil Wayne though, it's funny that this came out because a buddy of mine, shout out J Mont and his boy Mont, they had a little versus battle.
Ah,
Over
yeah.
the weekend.
Yeah.
In my eyes,
Wayne.
it's one of the best versus battles I've seen in a very long time that's not televised.
Right.
Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, mixtapes are allowed, freestyles are allowed.
Woo!
Boy, when I tell you, I'm at home, I'm standing up, I'm taking my hoodie off and shit, I'm getting ready. Bro, there are songs in there that like trigger something in my mind that it just takes me to a different time. Like I didn't stop smiling.
This nigga, I'm about to smack this nigga.
What?
Off camera, we just said that about rating our projects a 5, and he said no.
No, bro. I'm saying what
He
I'm
said
saying.
no.
What I'm saying is this is a whole artist. His whole everybody's
Discography.
every
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Every time he says a word on a microphone, you could use it. That shit brought me to a different time, bro. I'm telling you. I didn't take a smile off my face until they ended the
Stop.
live.
Word. Jay-Z versus Wayne. I'm going Wayne. I'm sorry.
Same.
And that's what I said. I said that. He starts playing these Jay-Z tracks.
They hard though.
Jay-Z
Don't get me wrong.
and Jeezy, go crazy.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Even if he
Make
played,
dope boys go
crazy.
crazy. I'm in my house like this.
But like even if he played like the '98 freestyle with Jay-Z, I don't
And
know
he
if he
did.
did.
Oh my
That
god.
joint is crazy.
They go over band
like-
band from TVB.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Like they're
I-
playing
that shit go crazy.
bangers on bangers. Shout
So-
out J-Mont, man.
I fell asleep. I'm old. Bird sent me the
Bro.
verses. I opened it up. I texted bro. I said, "What is this?" And then I went back to sleep. I'm tired, but I'm sorry. I love Jay-Z. Big Jay-Z fans, right?
Huge Jay-Z.
I'm a very big Jay-Z fan. What?
Not
If
a-
you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a chick ain't one. I related to that. Sorry, baby. You know my past.
I'm a Jay-Z fan
But-
and named the fucking hottest single.
Yeah, the hottest
Fuck
single.
outta here.
Hottest single in the
Man.
world.
Fuck
The
outta
hottest
here.
single in the world. But if they played that Lil Wayne,
Bro.
that Weezy ass baby, the motherfucking Carter, this is on my stomach, my name Harry Potter. Yo, I'm sorry, bro. That is a body bag, bro.
Oh my God.
There were songs I'm like, there's no rebuttal for this.
This
Exactly.
shit got me
Man.
back. I'm swinging my
He
feet.
said like, I forget what the fuck he played for Jay-Z. And J-Mont, I could just see him smiling. He's in there cheesing and shit. He's like, all I gotta say, man, is I'm gonna play this. It was like Chardonnay and Keisha, real.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Songs that just
That
brought
beat
me
is
back.
fucking
They bring
dumb.
me back
That's
to
a
different-
party drum.
Yeah,
Me
facts.
used to go crazy.
Facts.
Used to party.
It was-
Boy,
it was
that's
very-
an each other. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
that was too fast.
Very critical in my house, and my girl was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" She was not locked in.
Word. Yeah, shout out to them for doing the Lil Wayne Jay-Z verses because we never gonna see that joint for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's hop to this Earl Sweatshirt. You said you listened to it?
Yes.
I
I give it about 3 songs from the top, and I didn't really like Earl's last project. He had a couple songs on it that were like good, but now he's just getting too funky with it for me.
I mean, Alchemist built that bond.
I do love Alchemist. I'm a huge
Oh, yeah, for
Alchemist
sure.
fan. He's top 5 in my book.
Them niggas sleep
Alchemist
in the
is
studio together.
ridiculous. I don't know what they're on, but it was really funky. And I'm not gonna say that I didn't like it, but the first time I listened to it, I had 3 songs in it, and I said I had to switch. I put on Cordae shit. I said I need some regular shit. It was a lot. It was a lot to take in for sure, but it was good.
I didn't listen to it.
It was classic Earl. Classic Earl. I mean, he's talking his shit. Like you said, Alchemist, frying shit, disgusting beats. That's why such a big Alfredo. I'm a huge fan of Action Bronson. He has a ton of Alchemist beats. They're boys. It's just he steps it up for everybody, I think.
For sure. Yeah, I didn't get into it. For me, Earl Sweatshirt. I haven't listened to Earl Sweatshirt since they was a fucking camp for Odd Future. I wonder what happened between them to now they're kind of like, I don't even know if Tyler Creator acknowledges them niggas anymore.
I think Earl just broke off and just went ghost for a little bit.
Okay, but he was that kind of person anyway. 'Cause even when they were the group, he was kind of always like
He's out
standing
there.
apart. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Earl Sweatshirt. All right, let's go get to these singles again. Chris Brown, I got shit to say.
I actually didn't listen to that Chris Brown. I need to give it a listen.
Chris Brown, that shit is for the radio. It's a single that's gonna give you the streams. So when the album comes, the album's already double platinum, triple platinum. Like it wasn't really for me to judge.
I liked it. I liked it because it gave me kind of like that flexy, that what do you say? 2-tone my Lambo, that's drippy. I love that.
Yeah.
Especially because you feel me. It's a Camry, but you feel me. My Camry, it got the dark blue with the green in it. You feel me? Like that 2-tone my Camry, that's drippy. You feel me? So,
It's very mystical.
right.
The interest.
Interest 11%.
Right.
That's costly.
Yeah, shoot, my interest was 0. Stop playing me.
Yeah, it was.
Get
800
credit.
800 credit score over here. Word.
I thought it was because of COVID.
You stupid,
Motherfuckers
bro.
give me COVID.
Word. COVID
0%. Come
interest
grab it.
30. Yeah, to that shit run out. The bank, you heard?
Facts.
We need that back, my boy.
Facts.
Yeah, so it's crazy because now that you said like that bar, I hear the beat in my head. Like I hear it exactly. Yeah, again, nothing for me to say. So anyway, again, let's get back to the game of Kanye because it's dweeb again.
I just gotta be the dweeb with the podcast, which we confirmed off camera. Not really a dweeb.
It's not valid.
It wasn't. There's a lot of aspects to that 3.5 rating for the Cordae. Anywho, the game and Kanye Jones. That was my standout.
I'll chase him. Stop it. Go ahead.
That was my standout single. For me, I loved it.
I didn't think it was bad.
Yeah, nah.
I just didn't know what take you were gonna have on that.
Mine was because like Solominati used to say, if you a Solominati fan, I'm here for the violence. I'm here for the violence, and Kanye, that's what he brought to the track. I could care less about what the game was talking about. Keep it moving.
Do you know the game's track record?
That's the only reason I listened to it.
Yeah, I do know the game. I do like the game.
The game will hop in a beef, and the beef has nothing to do with it.
You're right.
So game came for the bullshit. Yeah. You can't say he didn't come for the violence.
I didn't say that.
What do you say?
I'm not saying. I just said I didn't care about what he was talking about. Damn, I can't talk. The reason I was so in love with that track is because it was Kanye's shit. You feel me? Like Kanye is talking to you personally on this motherfucker, and I love that. You feel me? Like that's just how I felt about it.
I had to listen to it, of course. The game,
yeah, I had no choice.
Anything from the game that comes out nowadays, I'm like, I have to listen.
Right.
I'm a game fan, so
yeah, I love game, but it's been a while since we've had a game track. And the fact that Kanye was on, I double had to listen to it just because I knew somebody was gonna pick that as their single. I had a feeling, but yeah, it wasn't bad. I don't know what I was exactly expecting, but it was definitely different. It's very different from what I thought it was gonna be.
The beat is hard. I love
slap.
that fucking minimalist shit Kanye does now. That shit different. The artwork's not going on this video because I don't want that shit taken down.
That also is why I clicked on it. I said, what the fuck is this?
We on some bullshit. Only reason why I ran into this track is because I was on the gram and I don't know if it was Complex or somebody, they said, oh, Kanye's coming at Pete Davidson. And that whole situation to me is just cloudy and bullshit. So I'm already biased to this track. Because again, I know what you do when you go get the game. You go get the game to scare niggas. Because the game's gonna hop in beef. If I know the game and I'm beefing with this nigga over here, I'm gonna go get the game and I'm gonna go rap. He's gonna hop in it regardless. Second, after I already heard the Pete Davidson John, I'm already off of it. So for me, the only reason why I listen to that shit is because the production and I guess like Bird said, kind of see where it was going. Because I don't know too many Game and Kanye songs. I don't think they have a lot. If any. Yeah, if any. Right. So of course and that's another thing, bro. If we never heard y'all niggas on a track, this is something we don't want to hear, fam. Like, and that goes against my point. You're gonna go get this nigga so he can hop in and beat, so you can scare a nigga. That's all it is, bro. Like, so.
I don't think Pete Davidson gives a fuck anymore.
He don't. Now Pete Davidson come out with a boxing video. It's gonna be different.
Yeah.
That boxing video hit the timeline. This nigga got a mean left hook. Oh shit.
Kanye gonna be looking out the window from across the street.
Them Yeezy boots better start booting, nigga. You better start kicking, nigga. Them big ass boots.
Yeah.
Nigga said I was in the shower with these boots on. Yeah, you right. Your fucking feet stink, man.
I didn't hear that.
Bro, yeah, fact,
I'm in the shower.
When he said that, I was like, bro, ain't watching between his toes. Like, you ain't gonna watch between your toes.
You know the boots is crazy.
But see, that man is so different. I could see him standing up in the shower with
yeah,
his boots on.
bro,
like,
Kanye is so like, he has so many moments where I be like, yo, bro, really, something wrong with him. That when he say stuff like that, I be like, yeah, he probably really serious too. Like,
I don't know if it's serious or if, again, it's just cloudy. Because you know some 16-year-old got the Yeezy boots on and they in the shower like these. Oh my Kanye shit. And they probably gonna take the pic. Yeah, in the shower, my Kanye shit. Fam, somebody out there is gonna do that. Yeah, so that was your single. That was your standout single. Okay, you got your standout single. Bro?
Yeah, my single was "All Eyes on Me" by Earth Gang.
Shout out Earth Gang.
Yes. Signed by Dreamville. I don't think a lot of people really know about them like that.
Oh,
that's
We
why.
probably do because we're
Yeah, I mean, you guys actually listen
Yeah.
to music, but to the regular person, I'm gonna say Earth Gang, and they're gonna think I'm talking about some other shit.
Yeah, so
Do you mean Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Yeah.
No.
I wasn't born in the 80s. No, but the song was super dope. It comes out, it's the fast hi-hats off rip before they even say a word. I'm like, yeah, they're about to say some shit. I was like, let me listen. I sat there, closed my eyes, I'm listening to shit. And it was super dope. Jetson made Wigs on the beat. Yeah, I just love the song. They had a dope video for it. Spitting some real shit.
we already know right now. We just let y'all know this now. We got our music video insider analyst right here. Because he watches music videos.
I'm a visual learner. If I see a song that I like and it's got a video, I'm watching the video before I listen to the song.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
And especially for like newer projects too, like the Cordae shit. I watched. There's probably like 3 videos already. I watched all of them just because I like to see. If I'm looking at an album, just like how he told us this through this number is how I want to play it. It's a story I'm telling it. This is how I want it to be. Usually the videos have something to do with that, and I want to see the like visual representation of the album.
I got you.
What mood they're in for this exact song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like.
So the music. I was about to say, music videos. Period. Again, it's not the. That's why I love Chris Brown so much because this nigga will have a music video done before the song is done.
Yeah.
I was actually telling him a backstory about Flying China because Flying China was written by Eric Bellinger and Seven Streeter, and he already had as soon as they had the track wasn't even fully laid, he already had exactly how he was gonna dance, everybody was gonna dress, like, and that's that true artistry. So yeah, I definitely feel that. I don't really watch music videos unless the timeline is going crazy, honestly. We keep it about. The last music video that I ran to watch was probably fucking No Guidance, just because they said, oh, Chris Brown and Drake are dancing against each other. I don't know why I watched it, but it was cool.
Yeah, I'm into the art factor of the shit, so I like seeing
It's funny,
where
I
their
got
heads
crazy
at.
visual representation and shit too.
Yeah,
I just never.
I have to look at it.
For me, my single that stood up to me was JID and 21 Savage. 21 is still putting y'all niggas in his Dora Explorer. Period. Backpack, nigga. 21 Savage, I want to know what's in his cereal, what's in his water. Is he getting more sun? Like, what is going on with him? JID put 2 verses on this bitch and the beat switched. And 21 Savage still had a better verse. Again, we're not putting the verses together, but his verse was crazy. The beat was crazy. JID went crazy. For me, that single, that was an easy one for me. As soon as it started with the sample and the beat switching, ooh, fan. And I'm a big JID fan because his flow is crazy. And he has a weird voice.
Yeah.
Like, I have a weird, I mean, not everybody, but some rappers that have that weird voice, it's like,
What sticks out?
not only does it stick out, you have to remember that, yo, that artist had to work on his craft to make it fire.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of niggas got weird voices, but when they rap, it still sound weird. He can rap and shit go crazy. Another Dreamville bull.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Jermaine Cole.
Yeah.
Like,
The real is back. The real is back. Flo Bananas here. Kill is back.
yeah, word. So yeah, you guys had a SOS.
My SOS was a round of applause by K-Ron. Never heard any other music by you, so shout out to K-Ron. That song was pretty dope, good vibe. I loved it, man. It's an R&B track. Like he said earlier, I'm an R&B bull before rap. Like, if I could sing, y'all would never hear me rap in my life. But yeah, like, that song was lead.
SOS, Bird?
Mine was. It came out like middle of last year. It's Sleepy Hollow, 6 a.m. in New York. I kind of have this song on my shuffle playlist because I went to Rolling Loud last year in New York, and it was the first time I've been to New York. First time.
Yeah, that was your first time to New York?
Yeah, I mean, we went to school, but it didn't really count. We went to Times Square. It didn't count.
Oh,
We were in Flushing, Queens, the Dirty.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
We're in Chinatown.
Yes,
New York is
sir.
the vibe in New York is so different. I understand why people live there. And this song, this song puts me right in the middle.
For water.
The studio apartment 5 racks.
Yeah.
One bedroom. Shit.
This song definitely put me right in the middle of New York at midnight. I'm blaring it. I'm on the subway. I ain't never been on a fucking subway.
I'm
in the trenches, and
yeah, sir, you was definitely in the
it
trenches.
set it in my mind like this is how this shit feels. Like I feel why people live out here. I feel like
It's a vibe. New York got a full experience.
it's different. It's very different.
New York got a full experience.
Very different. Yeah, this song it puts me right there. I would definitely give it a listen.
Yeah, for me, my SOS is Jacoi, and I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. I guess it's Amal. The song is called Reasons. It's actually off Jacoi's last project, but the project, I don't even know if anybody knows who Jacoi is. So, again, fire R&B. I'm the R&B guy. You guys gotta know that. Yeah, cool vibe. Like Bird was saying earlier, this is one of those tracks where in the summertime, or even them cool fall nights, put the windows down, cruise it strong, put it on 20 and sing it even if you can't sing. So,
I'ma sing. One thing I'ma do.
So yeah, that's our SOS. And again, if you guys don't remember, SOS is songs on shuffle. These are songs that we just want to give highlight to, and just help them out, help you guys attain a better ear, and just let y'all know what we listen to in our off time. We're not always listening to these mainstream artists. We're listening to these underground or like upcoming artists or artists that have a good following, but we want to give those guys an extra push. So yeah, that's our SOS. Yo, what's going on, guys? So the last genre we're gonna talk about is sports. As you guys know, it was wildcard weekend. We had some guesses last week. For the most part, we were right. We did forget one game. You said
Cardinals.
yeah, we forgot that game. Jesus Christ, that.
I thought that was gonna be the best game of the week.
Yeah, I don't really have no takes. I'm gonna give it to the sports analysis guys here. So yeah, let's get to it. Wherever you guys want to start.
Which game you want to talk about first?
I feel like we can do the.
Fuck what you want to talk about. That Cowboys. That Cowboys game, bro.
Hey! What the fuck? On a fucking running play! Turn the fucking game! Get the ball! Get the ball! How is that a hold on fucking Gregory? He's tackled to the fucking ground! What the fuck?
So I expected last week, y'all know I said I expected that Cowboys game to be a blowout, to be quite honest.
Oh yeah, you were wrong.
I had a lot
I was
of
right
faith
about
in
that.
them boys. I had a lot of faith in them boys.
Hold on, real quick. If you guys remember the video last week, I had a small, brief little part where we lost the footage because my phone had stopped recording. During that footage, I said the 49ers was going to win, but I didn't know because I don't really watch football. So in the next clip that you guys actually received, I just rolled with the 49ers. I just rolled with the Cowboys. Yeah.
I was gonna wear my 49er jacket and then.
No. Oh, you're a 49ers fan?
No.
Oh, okay.
Got heavens now.
What?
Same division though. No, different.
Nah, different.
What's your
Broncos.
football team?
Broncos.
I can't say nothing because I'm a Chargers fan. We ass too.
I
but
say same. That's what.
yeah, we're same division.
Yeah.
But
I can't say shit.
yeah, Cowboy. I don't want to talk about nothing else in the game but that lad. What possessed you in a 2-minute drill with no timeouts
No time.
to do a QB draw? What was going on in the coach's mind or in Dak's mind? Because I never really played football organized, right? So I don't know how it goes when you have a hurry up going on. Like I don't know if you have an earpiece in your ear, coach talking to you, whatever the case might be.
Coach ain't called for that shit.
Yeah, I don't know if that was Dak
man.
doing that on his own because they not running to the sideline to get the play in a hurry up like that. So Dak, if that was on you,
That's tough.
bro, they need to jump you in a locker room for real. Like that. That might have been the most idiotic play call I've ever seen. That might be worse than the Seahawks passing the ball on a 1-yard line with Marshawn Lynch in the backfield.
No, that wasn't.
That's tough. That's tough.
Like
That's tough.
Yeah,
That's
is
I'm
bad.
I'm watching on TV like this.
Too. That's
Wait, what are they doing?
that's J.R. Smith holding the pill, LeBron James. Nigga brought that shit back out to the 3. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
that just happened in some other game too. I thought they ran the clock. Oh, it was the Steelers game before this game. Chase Claypool, they were driving.
Oh, this
And
idiot. Did you not see that?
Bro, I don't watch football like that.
Bro, so it was like the last
It was like the
minute
same-
of the game,
same
same
prediction.
situation.
Yeah.
Instead of a QB draw, I think Ben Roethlisberger hit Chase Claypool on like a slant
Yeah.
route. Chase got the first, but instead
No
of
timeout.
rushing back to no timeouts. Instead of rushing back to the line and keep the hurry up going,
He took
bro went down and said.
And the ref is like standing next to him like this. waiting
Mind
for
you,
the ball.
ball is in his hand. Bro, the lineman ran over, snatched the ball out. But then the lineman dropped Hill.
It was bad. It was bad.
Bro, Chase, if you ever see
Yo.
this, you deserve to be benched for the next game after that happened.
Oh
Like,
my-
that was bad.
Damn.
And fuck
Yeah, well,
Chase,
yeah.
man. Fuck Chase too, because I had him in fantasy. He did shit. He had a terrible year. I fucking hate him and fuck the Steelers.
Yo, this sports shit is crazy. I ain't gonna cap.
Najee Harris, the only thing kept my team alive, man.
Najee performed this
He's a
shit.
savage.
He
He's
performed.
gonna be a savage.
Now that we talking about Najee, let's talk about the Steelers. That
Fuck Big Ben.
Chiefs game.
Fuck Big Ben.
He old, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, I don't wanna
Ben,
hear
it's
it.
time for you to
Fucking
go.
old,
I'm
man.
not
It's
going
time
to.
for you to
I mean,
go.
well, I guess you decided that you are retiring this year.
See,
Oh,
niggas say, yo,
okay.
halftime, Ben don't even come back out. Just stay in there.
Just
But-
rock out.
Y'all, honestly, the Steelers, for my Steelers fans out there, y'all performed better than I expected. I expected that score to be along the lines of like 300-0. I'm not gonna cap. Like I thought y'all was really gonna get waxed.
No.
Y'all defense performed in the first half.
For sure.
Like y'all, especially because
TJ Watt.
yeah,
He's a savage.
yeah,
He's a freak.
he was hawking bro down,
He's a
hawking
freak.
Mahomes down. But I mean, at the end of the day, Mahomes still got.
Mahomes gonna do what Mahomes gonna do.
Yeah, he's still one of them ones. There's nothing you can do about that. Y'all tried though. I mean, nobody really expected y'all to win that game. Y'all performed better than y'all did. No complaints.
Yeah, I knew they were the underdogs coming into this, obviously against Kansas City and shit. But
Only thing that I kind of did know, I thought Kansas City was gonna fry them only because isn't this their only home game? Like for the rest of the Jones are away because Tennessee got the
yeah,
first.
Tennessee they played
Right, so they're away, so they kind of wanted to. I ain't gonna say take that home field advantage and go crazy.
Yeah. The only thing that's bad about the Chiefs is their defense. Their defense is not
Horrible.
that good. So I thought it was gonna be a close game. I didn't think they were gonna get blown out, just because, like I said, how Najee's been doing the year. Their receivers are just. If it wasn't for Washington, they wouldn't
They would
be able to move the ball.
They would have needed Jerome Bettis.
Yeah.
To
Not the
resurrect.
Bucks.
yeah.
Not the Bucks.
They would have needed Jerome Bettis for that to
Fucking
really
Bucks.
become a game. Like,
Yeah.
I like Najee Harris, but like that, I'm sorry, Steelers offense is horrible. They're like Najee to me was the only one who performed really this whole year.
Yeah. All year. He's
Don't get me wrong, Deontay Johnson had a decent year.
Yeah.
Chase Claypool had a decent year besides his idiotic moments.
Did I say Washington?
I heard that, but I try to like ignore it. I was like, maybe they're not going to catch it.
Deontay. I'm tweaking, bro. I'm tweaking.
I was like,
It's
maybe
these
they're gonna
fucking
ignore it.
stools.
Alright, that stool got my back crazy. Oh.
Yo, hey, we're working on production. Y'all seeing it live. The main thing about anything, if you have an idea, is just to start it and then focus on everything as you keep going. Anyway, back to the sports.
Yeah, y'all performed better than I thought y'all did. Y'all ain't go out like no hoes, so that's all I really got to say.
I can't
about
wait
that
to
Steelers
see
game.
Big Ben rock. See you, Ben. On to the next.
Yo, you know what? Now that you bring it up again, I ain't watching no football. I'm not really a football guy, but we are kind of watching those guys starting to retire now. I feel like getting old.
What we grew up watching.
Yeah.
It hit me when Breeze left.
Yeah, when I seen
yeah.
Breeze
Never-
commentating for
Yup.
what game
Yeah.
was it?
Yep.
What
I know
game
exactly
was it
what
that
you're
he was
talking
commentating for?
It might have been the Patriots game.
Was it?
Patriots. Was it not? Bills game? Patriots Bills?
I don't know.
I
Whatever game
remember
it
seeing
was.
him. I remember seeing
Whatever
him.
game it was, I was like, yo, that's really crazy. Like I've been watching Breeze all my life, and now he
With no ring.
same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
That's tough.
He deserved one, but yeah.
That's tough.
Like,
It hurts.
but next game, let's talk about the Eagles and the Buccaneers.
Y'all Eagles fans be blowing my shit, cause y'all niggas really be coming in that bitch like y'all about to win. Y'all know y'all not.
So I watched this with my
Bye.
brother. I watched this with my brother G's. G's, I know you watching this. Yeah, you was on that couch type, man.
It's Tom fucking Brady.
Yo,
on,
bro,
man.
and I'm not going to cap. So
It didn't
Brandon
matter who
Graham
they
was
played.
the fact. Brandon Graham was hurt. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on the defensive line.
Mm-mm.
But
That
hold
wasn't
up, we're not about to act like they wasn't on Brady Hills. Only because the right tackle was hurt. The bull Wirfs was trying to play knowing that he was. Bruh, if I had $1 for every time Wirfs touched ground that game, bro,
He was going through it.
get off that field before you really get hurt. You can't play the rest of the playoffs,
God
bro.
damn.
It's not worth it.
He was going through it.
But yeah, they was abusing Brady, like to the point where the announcer was like, I wonder how many times the coach is gonna have to watch Brady touch the turf before he takes him out. Like
Yeah,
it was bad. Like they was on Brady heels, but it like Brady wasn't really getting much time. But at the same time, y'all got to think about the way Brady plays. It's a bunch of
This nigga snaps the ball and throws the ball as soon as
yeah,
he snaps
it's
it.
gonna be a bunch of
Short
curl routes,
Slants.
slants, seam streaks. Like Brady's trying to keep that thing short. Like he's not trying to wait down.
Same
And
strategy
then
for
on top of
fucking
that,
years.
the Eagles, why the defensive coordinator? May I talk to you? Why do you have Avonte Maddox on their best receiver? Like y'all don't got. He's supposed to be big play Slay. Why y'all got Avonte Maddox on Mike Evans instead of Darius Slay?
Who was he on?
Nobody, because everybody else was injured. Like, everybody else was injured. There was no reason Slay should not have been on Mike Evans. Would they want to put him on Gronk? No.
Nah, they're not putting him on.
Exactly. Like I don't know where he was, to be quite honest. I just knew where he wasn't, and that was on Mike Evans. Like Antonio Brown is cut. Chris Godwin didn't play.
He's out.
Like
And also, I think another reason that they got to Brady so quick is Fournette's hurt. They don't have Ronald Jones. They had fucking Giovanni Bernard running the ball. I haven't seen him since he was a Bengal.
bang facts.
He ain't been good since high school probably. And so they knew he was throwing the ball a lot. So they were bringing pressure, I think, a lot. I don't think they were really scared to get burnt because Brady wasn't holding the ball. That might be why Slay wasn't on Mike Evans, but Mike Evans is just so much
But
bigger
Mike
than him.
was killing.
He's so much taller than him.
He was
He's a
killing
freak.
Avonte Maddox. Mind you, Mike Evans was playing. He's not 100% either. I don't remember exactly what's wrong with him, but
I think it was like his quad or something.
yeah, he's playing
Something like-
not at 100%. But still, like if you got, you're not gonna put take this back to elementary school days. If you the best on the yard, you gonna feel disrespected. They put the worst person to guard you.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
what? I need the ball every time.
Every time.
If bum ass Leroy is on me, like
Yeah, Leroy.
Phillies-
Line up, nigga.
Philly's secondary was never nothing to write home about.
facts.
I'm just happy the Eagles are home.
Yeah.
I don't even watch football, but we all live in the tri-state area where it's Eagles country.
Eagles fans are the worst.
So just to see y'all niggas get a boot, cause y'all niggas always get hyped. Oh, we make the playoff. See ya. It's always first round for y'all niggas. Besides the year that y'all won, it's always first round for y'all niggas. Or if y'all don't make it.
I'm tired of hearing shit, so I don't want to hear
Who
about
they
it.
beat in the Super Bowl?
I don't know.
I do it was Brady. Who sent them home? Yeah, I thought it was
Shit.
Brady. Yeah, I thought it was Brady.
Oh yeah, so he came out with vengeance.
Yeah,
Yeah, he came out with vengeance.
Brady was
That's not the
last
same
time he
Eagles
played
team
Joker.
either, though.
Nah, he ain't trying to hear
That's
none of
true.
that. He
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
care about none of that. He said, "Remember, y'all was all in my mentions."
The team might be not be the same, but that bird
I
is
was
the
about to say,
same.
yeah.
the fans are the same.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what it
yeah,
is.
that too.
It was like y'all was all in my mentions.
Speaking
when
of
they sent
fans,
us
I seen
home.
fucking fans tossing shit at the Cowboys when they was running at the
I would do the same
I
shit
said,
about
oh,
the Cowboys.
shit.
Yeah, nah, like yeah.
For y'all
I'm not
Cowboys
even
fans,
Cowboys
lay low
fan.
for the next couple weeks. Lay low.
Yeah,
Yo,
I'm not
facts.
even a Cowboys fan, but that QB draw pissed me off, bro. Like that was wild.
And it's crazy because they try to blame it like, yes, nigga, the
ref
ref
fucked
has
up.
to touch the ball. the fucking sender doesn't take the ball and put it where he wants it. No,
Fact,
bitch.
dude,
We're
I like
also-
that anyway.
Yeah, word.
Well, also they said that they should have handed the ball to the ref. Instead, they were all standing around the ball, and then the ref had to like go in between them. That's when he like fumbled over. And
Oh yeah.
So like they really could have prevented it. They were just fucking it up. Shitty,
That's tough.
big shitty.
That's tough.
Now,
Any
Yeah.
other game you guys want to tap on?
I'm talking about last night.
before I get to last night, you know I got a game I gotta talk about. We gotta talk about our division, bird. Them Bengals versus the Raiders.
I said Raiders.
Yeah.
Them Bengals versus them Raiders.
I've been saying this all year. Bengals. They're
Bengals
coming different
tough.
this year.
Yeah, the
I've said that all year long.
that Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase connection is insane. Like that is really insane.
That Jamar, my fantasy team, he kept me alive every week.
Yeah, that boy one of them won.
Assuming he lost.
Oh yeah, I lost.
Yeah.
It was a fluke week.
Jamar is definitely a freak of nature though. Like I am disappointed in the Bengals, you know. Y'all won, but y'all ain't beat the Raiders by 50 like I wanted y'all to. But then again, I also love the fact that the Raiders thought they had a chance because they had a game-winning drive they could have
They
put
did.
together.
They also
They had a
love
game-winning
fucking games
put-
up at the end.
Bro, on that possession, when he threw that pick, I don't know, maybe I gotta go back and watch it, but I could have swore Bull to the right of whoever he threw the ball to in the middle, when he threw that pick, was wide open. Like, I mean, butt naked. Like, he might have had like 3 yards to get into the end zone, but I'd rather give you the ball and let you make the play than to throw it into a heavy populated area and not really give you a chance. But bye, Raiders. Bye.
I gotta put the Chargers on the top of this thing.
Bye.
Yeah, I ain't saying shit. Y'all about to find out what my team is.
Panthers.
Catch me, damn, that's tough.
Yup, Panthers. Yeah, let's talk about them.
Decent year.
Hey, listen. We just talked about JID, Dream Code. I said Dream Code. Jermaine Cole, Dreamville, JID, stand up. You already know Raleigh did.
Yeah. I love the well, I used to love the Panthers. I don't know what's going on with them now.
I like the Panthers.
We a new team.
DJ
man.
Moore is
Chill.
still one of my favorite wide
Nah,
receivers.
We a new
Solid.
team though.
He is one of
Chill.
my favorites.
DJ Moore is
We a new team though. Chill.
Yeah, Cam back. What you mean?
Who's new?
We weren't. Y'all team
I was
old
about to
shit.
say,
Who's new?
We're a newer team to the NFL.
Oh, no.
We haven't. Yeah, our team is what? Fucking 1980 or something like that. Not even. Yeah, y'all niggas been there forever.
Motherfuckers 40 years old. We ain't got no Super Bowls, so I can't.
I was about to say, I know you're not.
I can't even talk trash.
I said the fucking Chargers, the iPhone charger, dead as shit. The fuck is you talking about?
Didn't y'all lose to the Raiders?
Did the Broncos beat us this season?
The Broncos ain't doing much.
Yeah, I just wanted to know.
The Broncos don't have a quarterback that's fucking. They don't even have a quarterback.
What happened to Drew Lock?
That's not their quarterback.
That's the hope.
That is
Yeah,
not their
that's
quarterback. That is not their quarterback. I won't accept it. I won't accept it.
My boy, shout out to Brand. He a Broncos fan. He be hyping Drew Lock up. I thought that was the Broncos pick. Man, that was the future.
Drew Lock is the future. Just
Nigga
he
said
ain't
the
the present.
future.
He ain't the present.
They said the future.
Well, not everybody can flip a coin and get Justin
put-
Herbert like,
you
yo,
said-
man.
The Squidward
Sound
future.
Fuck off.
They said the future. Hell no. Oh
Yo.
shit. Hey, we got
The Rams and Cardinals game.
yeah.
I have to talk about that.
Gotta step into it.
Shocker to. I wouldn't say it's shocker really, but
I had the Cardinals winning.
I love Arizona and I wish they did more, but at the same
desert.
time, I love Matt Stafford and I think this is his year. He's due.
For me, I expected the Cardinals to win. I'm mad they didn't win. You feel me? But it was talks around the league. Like everybody thought it was fluky, and then on top of that, the Cardinals have like a very young team. I believe a lot of them have never been to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Kyler
big
Murray has never been to the playoffs. So that obviously plays a big part. Also helps that, you know, D-Hop didn't play. But at the same time, you are playing
You're playing them boys.
Yeah, you playing the Rams got a defense looking like
That's
still curtain or something.
Yeah.
Like
Broncos.
you got
They
you
stole my
got
baby.
Von, yeah, in fact, you got
Yeah,
Von
that's it.
Miller Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. I don't even care who else is on that defense.
That's nasty.
Like that top
Again, I'm gonna
three
say it
is
again. I don't
insane.
watch a lot of football, but I know them niggas.
Yeah,
for sure.
like that.
Everybody
That's a crazy top three. Like, so as a matter of fact, I think we know why. You know who Von Miller is.
I'm saying that joke.
Cam Newton running for his life in that Super Bowl.
I remember that day like it was yesterday.
Bruh. But yeah, like that is a crazy, and I do mean a
Right.
crazy.
The funny thing about all that, we know those states, all our teams is home right now.
Yeah.
You're right.
So,
You're
We're
right.
gonna be shitty for a while.
That couch is nice and comfortable.
We on the couch singing the Wayans Bros theme song. We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Da-da-da-da. But yeah, like that game. Yeah, them Cardinals they going home. Y'all got any Super Bowl predictions yet? Who y'all think going?
Rams. I said whoever wins that game is gonna
Wait,
win
wait,
the Super Bowl.
wait.
They're not going. They're gonna win.
What's
You got them winning?
What's
Yes.
this joint? It's Tennessee and who?
So Tennessee plays the Chiefs.
And Green Bay plays who?
Green Bay plays the
Tennessee and the Chiefs.
Bucks, right? Green Bay plays the Bucks, I believe.
That's a good joint. I'm gonna have to slap
I forget,
that.
but I know last week you could kind of tell who was gonna win each game pretty much. Other than the Raiders game, maybe it was kind of a toss up. But this week was kind of set out already. You already knew who was gonna do good. This week coming up is it's gonna be a good one. Every single game is two elite teams. There ain't no telling what's gonna happen. There's not gonna be a blowout. There's not gonna be one blowout this week. I guarantee it.
I ain't gonna
I
cap.
guarantee it.
No, I ain't gonna cap that. Rodgers Brady, yeah, I don't
That's gonna
That's gonna
That's
be
tough.
a great game.
That's tough, cause you already know Rodgers.
Then
Brady
again,
can
I
put
thought.
Rodgers the fuck out.
Then again, I
don't know
thought
what it is.
He don't
bro.
like
It's
Rodgers.
like he get nervous against
'cause
Brady.
That's the only person people talk about.
Yeah, if I
after
say
Brady.
comparison, I guess. Not
Okay,
comparison.
I was definitely wrong. Definitely wrong. So Bengals play Titans. Who you got in that game?
Bengals Titans. I don't know shit about the Titans, so I'm going with the Bengals. You heard it here first.
I think I want to say Bengals just because.
Titans had was it the best record?
Man, what's their?
Derrick Henry's still hurting.
He might be. I mean, I was going with the Bengals regardless.
Yeah, I think the
But-
Bengals are going to squeeze out. I like Tennessee. In the beginning of the year, I said Tennessee was going to the Super Bowl. Everybody stays healthy. They have their elite couple people. I like the Titans next year too.
Yeah, I like the Bengals for that game. But y'all got for these 49ers versus Packers. That's who it is.
Okay.
That might fuck around and be the game of the week.
That might be the closest game for real.
Yeah. Everybody's healthy for the Niners for once in fucking all year.
And I
fucking
feel like
hate it.
Rodgers, to me, in my opinion, I don't care who's in front of Rodgers. I feel like he got something to prove.
Yeah, I think.
It's gonna come down to defense.
I honestly think. To me personally, I feel like that game that they pulled out against the Cowboys was a fluke.
What?
Oh, there's something in this.
Yeah, the 49ers and I feel like that was a fluke win. That's how I feel.
Bro, every position they have bangers. And
Every dog has
on
his
the
day.
offense. On the offense.
That's true.
Every dog has his day, bro. We didn't see
How many times you see the Cowboys fold this year? Too many to count.
Yeah, a decent amount of time.
So they love it.
But but
So
we
they
not
love
gonna act like the Cowboys wasn't banged up like almost all year.
Who hasn't though? Every
Yeah,
team
like I said,
has a
every team
superstar
is
out.
Yeah, every team.
But just like you just said, the 49ers is fully healthy.
Damn. For one, this is.
I
I think this is the only game where everybody's been healthy all year.
I don't like nobody I don't like nobody on the 49ers stopping this Aaron Rodgers to Devontae Adams
Yeah.
combo.
I agree. It's definitely that's what I said. It's gonna be a defensive game.
Especially with Aaron Jones out the backfield, I don't like it.
I like Elijah Mitchell, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk,
Mm-hmm.
George Kittle. Did I say him right?
Yeah,
I'll say him
no,
twice.
You didn't
No,
say
you didn't
that.
say him.
You ain't say
No,
George
you said
Kittle.
Well, George Kittle, I'll say him twice. Yeah, I like Elijah Mitchell a lot.
No, I do
He's
agree
gonna
with
go.
you. That's definitely gonna come down to defense.
We go with
But
Rams, Bucks.
Jimmy G also did fuck his shoulder up.
what they do on 2K when they win?
Yeah, he said.
Yeah, see,
They said he's practicing this week, but they did say he fucked it up. I just remember that.
All right, next we got what? Rams, Bucks.
he's going with the Rams because he thinks
Rams.
Rams are winning the Super
Rams
Bowl.
are gonna win everything. If I had $1,000, I'd put it on it right now.
Yeah, he lost his mind. You don't bet against Brady.
I was about to say that.
You don't bet against Brady.
Yeah.
That's something you never do.
And it's probably gonna be a close draw, but guess what? Brady got that ball with the 2-minute drill. He ain't doing what the Cowboys did. Tell you that.
It also kind of depends if Coach lets Wirfs talk him into playing against the Rams. Oh, he's asking to go home. Yeah, he's asking to go home. You're not putting an injured right tackle up against Von Miller or Aaron Donald.
And he also just said how Brady was
That's
on the ground the whole
joke.
game. What do you think he's about to do here?
That's what I'm saying. Like they gotta bench Wirfs' game, bro. Like if he's not 100%,
that's a good joke.
which I doubt he's gonna be the way he was playing last week or Sunday. You gotta get bench Wirfs.
Now that I think about it, that might be the blowout of the week.
Blowout?
21 plus.
Brady didn't get blown up.
Hell
no way.
Hell.
When it happens,
I
I'll tell you
got
about it next week. I'll tell you about it next week.
Yeah, nah. You wanna make a bet on this game?
Nah, I would. What?
You wanna make a bet
For the final score, yeah.
Nah, like who wins? Yeah.
Hey, we'll talk
Not a
about
blowout,
it.
not a blowout.
We'll get this on the next game.
You heard it here first. Me and Bird gonna bet on this.
Yeah,
Rams
we're
in
gonna
7.
post it for sure.
But
Rams in 7.
Bills versus Chiefs.
Who said Rams in 7? What?
It's
He lost the bet already.
Rams
He
in
said it's
7.
the NBL.
Word. Bills, Chiefs. I don't care, but I'm gonna say Chiefs.
I think I'm gonna go Bills.
So am I. But that's just because I want everybody in my division out. I want everyone in my
Petty as
division
hell.
out. I don't want nobody from my division going home happy.
It's hard. It's hard.
Go home happy.
It's hard to bet against the Chiefs, but the Bills have been. Josh Allen has been. He scored 5 touchdowns last week.
We talked about how
Yeah,
bad that
five?
Chiefs defense is.
Oh,
They
yeah,
not
he's a freak.
stopping Josh Allen
They're
and
not
Stephon
stopping.
Diggs,
Nah,
bro.
they can't.
Yeah, but
They don't have no run game. That's the only thing that hurts them.
I'm about to say, but I think the Chiefs, if I can say anything about the Chiefs, them having bad defense, they make it up on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So
what
it
happens.
might be, the Bills might win, but I think that one's going to be the shootout game.
Yeah,
If anything.
yeah.
With KC and no defense, huh?
Said that was all the games.
Yeah, with KC and no defense, I think that might, he's going to have to make up for it.
Mhm.
So that might be the game them niggas put up 41 or something.
Bills have had a great year too.
Right.
They've been performing all they can do, and I think they're due. They're due for a late run.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad. Yeah, so those are our sports picks.
We're not done with these sports though. We're not done with these sports. Hey, what's going on with all the posters they was handing out yesterday? Russell postered Gobert.
Oh, yeah, that shit. is nasty.
God.
Kuzma posted
I know you seen the
Embiid.
Kuz one.
Yeah, the Kuz.
Oh,
Yo,
on
Kuz is
Embiid
doing
was-
different.
That shit made me stand up.
I ain't gonna lie, Kuzma screen recorded that and said that shit to Brown. Cause I mean the whole Lakers. Oh yeah, you remember y'all niggas was talking about me how I'm a cancer to the team and I don't play.
Yeah,
you right, hold this.
I never doubted Kuz. He's gonna be a freak.
Yeah,
Couple years.
Kuzma's.
I think it's the same thing with. I think it's that same thing with that playing with Brown shit. Again,
Yeah. He needs role
this
play.
is a topic I didn't want to hold for a different day, and I'm not gonna get into it right now. Be it like is players playing with Bron having to play to his style, hurting or helping them? Because you see,
ruining people.
yeah, you see fucking Lonzo
Hooping.
Kuzma hooping.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson is hooping.
Yeah, so it's like
People forget about him.
Yeah, like is this Bron shit really? I don't know. Yeah, that it now?
That's
Fuck
it.
LeBron. That's all I got.
Go.
God damn.
Yeah. Fuck him.
I like
Me?
Bron.
Fuck him.
I like Bron. I don't like how people try to make his teammates to blame at all times. Like, okay,
Yeah, like it's not his
now
fault,
that J.R. Smith grabbing a rebound and running it back out, that's who y'all blame. That y'all can blame people like that.
That's his man, though. They would have been cut his ass.
You doing stupid stuff like
When
that.
LeBron said, "I want to
keep."
keep my boy on the team," they keep his boy on the
Yeah,
team.
yeah,
That's what happens.
Yeah, that's
true.
a fact.
That's what
Shit ain't no fucking
But-
friendship. We here to win games.
Yeah, like y'all can come at Westbrook averaging I don't know how many turnovers a game. I know what he do average.
Shitty.
1 brick at the backboard a game. That's what he definitely averages.
It's more than one.
Bro, you're an NBA player and you're hitting the top of the backboard, man.
Bro, shout out to Kendrick Perkins. He said the Lakers need to find Russell Westbrook for every bank shot he attempts. So like, that might have been the funniest tweet I've seen in a long time.
And it's funny because like we know niggas in real life, and I've seen people in the NBA that can really hit bank shots. So when he does it, it's like, bro, what the fuck?
What are you
and
doing?
it's nasty because it's just so quick. It's
It's the same move.
Yeah, it's like
every time, same size up from mid range.
Yeah, you sizing niggas up and then you fucking bung. Like what the fuck? Like
It's bad, bro.
It's a bad, you know.
Yeah, again, so that's it for our sports takes, and that's it for episode 2 of We Talk Culture. I'm your boy Proud now. I'm here with Swayze and Bird. Tune in next week, episode 3. Y'all never know what you're gonna get. Again, if you guys can go down, subscribe, like, turn on that notification bell, and comment down below. Sports takes, hip hop takes. What y'all think about the albums? What y'all think about the Cowboys shit? It's a bunch of shit we talking in this genre. Again, if you made it this far in the video, we really, really rock with you. On the road to 100 subscribers, we already got 10 down. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Bop.